Okay guys, in the previous video we learned how to render an animation out of Moho. So in this module we're going to be learning how we could add text to our animation to add to the beauty. Okay, so I had created a simple project. You remember we downloaded this background in the previous module and then we downloaded this character. So I had done a little animation on the character by adding bones, adding the picture into a bone layer, and then adding bones to the character. Then I just did a little hand animation. So the idea here is I just want her to say hello, right? So we're going to be adding a speech bubble, and then we're going to be adding her name to it. Okay, so to do that, we're going to come here and say um, come to the layer window and select the add layer button, new layer button, come all the way down and say text. Okay, so we have our text here. So this is where we're going to write what we want in here. So we'll say hello. Next thing, we're going to change the color. So want it to be black. All right, so we're going to change the font. Let's have something not very strong. So we could use comic. Okay, here we can change this, increase or decrease the size of the text. And here we could change the purpose of this is, for example, let's say I use hello there, right? So the purpose of this is to change the spacing, the vertical spacing between texts. So you could see we have this, and this is to change the horizontal spacing between texts. All right, so but for now we just want to use hello with this exclamation mark. Okay, so we could leave it as it is. We could click OK to have our text, or we could go ahead. If I double click, I'll get back to this option. So we could come back here, and this time I just want to add a speech balloon. So come down and say select word balloon, come down here, look at each of them. We have this, we have this, we have this. Okay, so let's just work with any of them. Let's work with this, or this rather. Let's just work with this. Right, so we could use any of this slider to change the properties of the speech balloon, the spacing, the relativity to the text. Okay, so we could change any of these parameters for it. We could change the size relative to the text. Okay, so if we're good to go, we could just have click OK. We can also change the color and the outline of the text. So we're good to go. So I'll just have OK. Then I have my speech balloon. Okay, so I could just drag it up, and then we'll have her say hello. Right, so we could also add maybe the title of the animation project here. So we could come back and add another text. Here we could say, let's just call her Barbie. We don't need a speech balloon this time, so select none. And then let's get a font that is very strong. So I'm going to be using Impact. Right, so Impact is very strong and bold. Maybe we could just use, remember we could use our eyedropper too, so maybe I could just pick any color here. Perfect. Then we could add an outline. All right, and that will be it. Oops, we added the text where we didn't want. So let's redo that. Let's add the text the on frame 0. So let's go back. Text, Barbie, still have everything intact. Let's increase the scale. Let's make the outline brighter. So we'll have something shouty. It's something very bright. So let's use this. Increase the size of the outline. Let's say this would be okay. Let's reduce the spacing. So we could have this. Perfect, guys. So, or maybe we could have it somewhere here. Alright, so like we did earlier, we could go ahead and export this. Could go ahead and export this. Or let's make this Barbie coming a little bit late. So we're going to move her out. And then we're going to have this hello come out when she's raising her hand. So I'm going to move you behind, drag her behind the character. So right now it's behind the character. So I'm going to bring her and hide her somewhere. Let's say hide it somewhere, scale it down. So you can see, guys, it's right behind her. So look for the points where she raises her hands. Now I'm going to add a keyframe here for position and then add a keyframe for scale because I want Moho to start between 0 and an 18th frame. I don't want anything to happen to the text. Then between the 18th and the 24th frame, that's when I want the text to more come out. So I'll bring it out and scale it up. So what happened here is that between the first frame or the 0 frame to the 18th frame, I added a keyframe here instructing Moho that I don't want any movement between here and here. So it recorded it here. So between the 18th and the 24th frame, I added another keyframe for the movement. So what we have is this. So it's until she raises her hands before this text will pop up. Right, so just immediately after that, I want the Barbie. Remember that anything that is outside this box will not be shown when we render. Okay, so Barbie right now is not visible. To do that, let's preview. We can preview by clicking Ctrl R. So as you can see, the Barbie is not visible. So I want the Barbie to come in immediately after the text popping. So I'm going to select the Barbie, click the middle to add position keyframe, click the box to the 0, the anchor at the edge to add a scale keyframe. Right, so we'll now move and bring Barbie in. I'm going to scale her down. She's too big. We'll have our Barbie here. So we'll have our speech, then we'll have our Barbie. We have speech, we'll have Barbie. Alright, so if I'm satisfied with this, I can now go ahead and export or render. So to do that, come back and click File, Export Animation. Duration from the 1st to the 28th to the 48th. So here is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. You just come down and choose a folder where I want it to be saved. So here is fine. I'll just call it Barbie. Okay guys, you can see that our animation is done. So we have our baby waving and saying hello. Okay. So that's basically it guys, how to add text, color your text, and add it to your animation. So in the next tutorial guys, we'll get into more interesting and more exciting things.